Okay, all the paint's laid in, so now the job is to go through and start outlining everything. And this time I'm not going to use a paint pen because that hasn't worked out as good as I thought it was going to. So the plan is to knock out all of the line work like this. This is one of the reasons why you always mask everything off. While I was outlining the tree character, I added a bunch of Floetrol, which this is usually used in pour paintings and stuff. It's really pretty cool. When I'd first seen this used in pour paintings, I thought, well, that's really cool. Not a lot of usage for me. But I added 2/3 of this to 1/3 of this extremely excellent and very dark and very thick black acrylic paint. And I end up with this consistency right here. There is no loss in color. It is some of the best pigment I've ever seen in my life. And the Floetrol, in case you're wondering, is stark white, but it binds and makes it's an extender, and it's phenomenal. You can see like it just looks fantastic. About 3 hours in, and I have some line work done. The smaller things aren't detailed in yet, but I'm starting to get there. And then so I've been mainly just using one of the zebra brushes to go around all this stuff. There's been one stroke with that paint that I was talking about before. It's working brilliantly. It's big as hell. It's gorgeous. It's really working well. And like you can tell here on the faces how that's coming together. And these types of brushes, especially this one here in particular, this angled brush, man, you can draw for days with this thing. One swoop of this, as you saw earlier, and it just goes on and on and on. I can, just to give you an idea, this is about 5 foot. I'm easily able to do a line all the way down and end there, no problem, and probably even begin another line with the same load of paint on that brush. I really can't recommend those. I'm not even sponsored by them or anything. I just really like how these things are working. And I can't stress this enough. I'm primarily a digital artist and pen and ink guy. I know how to do some acrylic stuff, but this has been wonderful between the Floetrol stuff and then getting this figured out with the paint to Floetrol mix, and then figuring out the line work with the brush. This has been a joy. It's still taking a while. As you can see, I'm about 3 to 4 hours into where I started to begin with, and it's still probably got another 6-7 hours to go. As far as I thought I was today, but I did get some outlining done here on the hair, and then I added in a few specular highlights in the eyes over here, and some highlights just to kind of level out that gray so that it looks a bit more voluminous, yet still cell shaded. And yeah, so that's it for today, and then I'll be back at it tomorrow to hopefully finish this.